All right, here we go. You ready?
Yes, I am. Okay, we can still be silly. It's Dish Nation, even though we're in the White House.
That's right. We are in the White House with the First Lady of the United States of America, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Michelle Obama, Mrs. Michelle Obama.
Hi, everybody. I'm happy to be. But welcome to my house.
And, yes, it's
I hope
beautiful.
they get the chandelier in the shot. That'll be
yes,
good.
the chandelier is beautiful.
That
Actually,
shows you we're in the White House.
My great grandmother's next door neighbor has that exact same chandelier.
Well, we took the plastic off our couch
Took
just
the
for
plastic
you.
off the couch, but I can still smell Bible pages. Okay, all right, I don't want to mess up your makeup because I have you cracking up in here. All right, so we are so excited. Thank you for inviting us here for the Reach Higher. And what is it, how was it started, and what does it mean to you?
Yeah, you know, what I tell young people is that I exist because I got an education.
Right.
You know, what I am able to do, you know, any positive impact that I've been able to have, it's because I came to this and the other jobs that I've had with a solid foundation and education.
Right.
And what I noticed that, you know, education isn't as cool as it should be. You
Right.
know, I mean, we're not talking about it enough, and we're not encouraging kids to understand that if they want to succeed in life, they really should be pursuing completing their education, whether that's a 4-year university or a 2-year community college or getting some kind of training.
Right.
That's just essential. And my parents didn't go to college, but I understood the value in investing in that education. So
Right.
through Reach Higher, we want to start that drumbeat, and we want to have everybody in all walks of life,
Right.
you know, telling our kids that an education is absolutely essential. And then we have to provide them with the resources that they need to actually get in and get through.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing through Reach Higher.
So you got to go to college. You
Gotta
know,
go to college.
Don't be like me. Don't go to college just to pledge. No, just kidding.
Well, there can be a good motivation for going.
That's right.
But once you're in, get it done.
Yeah.
Come out with that degree.
And by the way, I wanted to be a lawyer. I have respect for anybody that can pass the bar. You know, I have a short attention span, so a long test like that, I
You
don't see
just
how-
just can't do it.
I have so much respect.
I think you were in the right place.
You think so?
For you, absolutely.
Okay, there you go. See, you heard it. You heard it. I'm in the right job. So, what do you think is the biggest challenge for educating children today?
You know, if obviously financial aid, financial support, and this administration is doing everything that we can to make sure that college counselors have the support they need to help kids get into college, that kids have access to student aid and financial aid and loans, because there are billions of dollars worth of loans out there if
Right.
kids understand that they got to complete their financial aid forms in their senior year and to have access. So we've got to get that information out. But another one of the big barriers to education is often the belief that college is not for a kid, or that they can't get in and then they can't afford it.
Right.
It's those notions that I just can't do it because I don't know anybody in my neighborhood, in my family who has done it.
Right.
You know, and we're here today because we have this wonderful summit today called Beating the Odds, where
That's
every
right.
kid here is a kid like that. They were a kid like you and me, where, you know, they didn't quite think they could make it, but
Right.
with hard work and perseverance and a lot of support, they're all entering college in the fall, and our goal is to make sure they complete it.
So yeah, just like you said, we have to make education cool. So, you know, maybe we could throw some celebrities out there, maybe Kim and Kanye, or B and Jay-Z, you know, myself.
Yeah.
you
Well,
know.
we want to call on everybody today. Wale is here.
Right.
And his story is very compelling. You know, he talked about how he went to college as a football player. You know, had his share of trouble and challenges. He didn't finish, but he knows and preaches the importance of finishing. And he can speak very passionately on how the education he did receive prepared him to do what he's doing today, to give him the discipline and the focus and the skills that you need, even if you're going to go into entertainment.
Right.
You can't go in there empty-headed, or else you get chewed up alive. Because here's the thing, Ricky, kids want what they know.
Right.
They want what they see. And if all we show them is reality TV, you know, and, you know, foolishness, you know,
Right.
that's all they'll know to want. And we've
Right.
got to send out different messages about what education means to all of us.
Right.
And they have to hear those messages constantly repeated in storylines and conversations. I'd love to hear from the team at Dish Nation, have a conversation about, the importance of college and which entertainers go and how they feel about education. I mean, we've got to have that kind of conversation front and center
Right.
For our kids to be hearing on a regular basis.
You just made me think about something. Who is your favorite college professor? What college professors stick with you and you probably like write them a letter or keep in touch with, or that one that just, everybody had that one college professor?
Well, there were two. Professor Bressler, who was the head of the sociology department, and my thesis advisor, Professor Wallace. Unfortunately, Professor Bressler died a few years ago, but my brother and I both were sociology majors, and he was a
Right.
huge support to us. Somebody who just believed in our ability to get through a place like Princeton. I mean, there were many people, mentors. Wow. And, even, when you were a minority student on a majority campus, we found out that, we would find that the security folks would be looking out for us, the lunch ladies, and, so we learned to find support wherever you could find it on campus.
It's funny because I hang out now. I'm personal friends with my high school principal, all of my middle school teachers. Like they come over to the house and we just kind of kick it. Like somebody used to paddle you now, and all of a sudden y'all friends.
But see, those are the kind of things that we have to talk about because people see Rickey Smiley and they think, no, I don't know anything about that part of Rickey.
Right.
And every celebrity, every entertainer, every athlete has that kind of story, but we don't talk about it. And if kids hear that and they hear, there's a teacher that moved me and encouraged me, and I think I will think about going to college or going to community college, whatever it takes. Right. And we need our community to embrace this message and make it front and center because we need this next generation and those beyond to be educated and prepared to take on our roles,
Yes, ma'am.
So we want them to be ready.
Well, thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. And, I'm regularly here at the White House. Oh,
he's here a lot.
We need our presidential M&Ms.
Oh, we'll get you some M&Ms. We'll get you some for you to take.
And I want to can I keep my napkin?
You can keep your napkin.
Thank you so much.
You can have that. Just don't take the silverware.
Don't take the silverware.
We'll get you a little package of stuff.
Okay,
but you got to share it with everybody. So when you get back to the studio, you got to pass out M&Ms to everybody. And I'm going to be watching to make sure that you did.
Oh, I know you'll be watching. Thank you for listening to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Thank you for watching Dish Nation.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, the First Lady of the United States of America, Mrs. Michelle Obama.
Like what you saw? Was you feeling the vibe? Click on that box on the low and subscribe.